Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us today for our Nexford Virtual Tour. I'm happy to see attendees joining us already. Hi, Hope, hi, Rosu, and Solomon, and Zephyrnia, I think. Yes, thank you so much for joining us for the virtual tour. We are going to get started. Let me just first introduce myself to everybody. My name is Mai, and I'm a senior Nexford application specialist. I have been with Nexford for more than 5 years now, going on to 6 years. And during that time, I've spoken with many aspiring learners such as yourselves, wanting to learn more about the Nexford learning experience and how it is different from other online universities. And you come to me and you come to our team with a lot of questions about the learning experience and, if you're going to feel alone during the online learning process, are you going to receive support? If so, what kind of support are you going to receive? Will you be able to interact with other learners from around the world? Are you going to be able to speak with faculty members? How do you get access to your content and your materials? Is it all online? Do you have to pay anything extra? Are there additional fees? Are there physical events? How are you going to be able to meet other learners in person if possible? How about the graduation ceremony? So I'm just throwing all of these options for you or these ideas for you if these are in fact questions you already have in mind, or perhaps you know the answers and you've already spoken with a senior Nexford application specialist, which would be fantastic. Otherwise, I'm here today to answer any questions you have about the learning experience, to tell you more about our online learning platform. Canvas is what we use, and also to tell you about any scholarship opportunities and as well as what you are going to gain studying at Nexford University, so all of the learner benefits. So that is it in a gist. In the meantime, I would love for you guys to introduce yourselves. If you can jump in the chat, let me know where you are in your application journey at Nexford. Have you started your application yet? Have you started your enrollment? If so, which Nexford program do you wish to enroll in? And I will start sharing my screen with everybody. All right, let's carry along. So this is what we're looking to expect today in this webinar. Like I said, I will be talking more about Nexford as well as our programs and the application process if you have yet to begin that journey. Of course, answering any questions about scholarship opportunities and also walking you through the application process. Apologies for that. Just facing some technical difficulties here. Okay, let's move on. So let's start talking about Nexford University first. So at Nexford, we have reimagined what a modern university experience looks like, or should look like. It's accessible, it's flexible, and it's built around your goals. We're designed for career-driven learners around the world who want to build in-demand skills while earning recognized and accredited credentials. So instead of following the old campus model, we have recreated a 100% online learning experience that fits the way we live and we work today. Thanks to technology, we're able to deliver a world-class education at a fraction of the cost of traditional universities. And because our programs are competency-based and focused on real workplace skills, the return on your investment often comes faster than you would expect. Whether you're looking to upskill, change careers, or get ahead in your current role, Nexford will equip you with practical, job-ready skills that can make a real impact. And I'm super excited to dive deeper into that as we carry along this webinar today. So here's some feedback from one of our MBA graduates, Jason Weimer. He's an American living in Thailand who started his own graphic design business there. But after years of running it, he realized that there was still so much he wanted to learn, especially around leadership and integrating tech into his work or technology into his work. He chose Nexford because the program gave him the flexibility to study online while continuing to grow his company across multiple countries. His MBA specialization in advanced AI provided him with valuable insights and skills that helped him rethink how design, tech, and data can work together, whether it's using customer data to improve operations or applying AI concepts to streamline inventory and enhance decision making. Next, I want to share with everybody a video from our founder and our CEO, Fadil Tarzi, where he tells everybody a little bit more about Nexford and how he got started and Nexford University's mission. So this is a welcome address that is included in your NXU orientation course. NXU stands for Nexford University, and your orientation course is a course you will be taking once you get enrolled at Nexford. And I'll be talking more about it and showing you a glimpse of it a little later on, but it's not a course you're being graded in. It's kind of your welcome package or orientation into the online platform and the Nexford learning experience. And this is one of the first things you will experience during that orientation is watching this video. So I'll play it for everybody now.
It's been said that the future is a convenient place for dreams, so why not dream big? I've always known education changes lives, but I first realized its impact over a decade ago. On my entrepreneurial journey, I saw a gap between the skills of college graduates and the needs of employers. With my own startups, I struggled to find people with the right competencies. For example, I couldn't find a software engineer with effective communication skills. I couldn't find the creative designers who could plan. I thought to myself, is this why unemployment stats of college graduates grab so many media headlines? And it's not a graduate's fault. Burdened by heavy debt, cohorts of learners walk away from university unprepared for the workplace. That's why I set out to create a university for you, one that I'm convinced has the potential to positively impact lives as well as millions worldwide. I'm Fadil Al-Tarzi, and I can proudly say that I'm the founder and CEO of Nexford University. Expect NXU to meet you where you are and to equip you with the skills you need to succeed in your career. And just because you're learning online doesn't...
All right, that is just a glimpse, guys. Hopefully you can watch it in its entirety once you get enrolled at Nexford. Okay, now I want to talk about why learners choose Nexford. So we've been designed for online learning, right? Nexford wasn't a traditional university that moved online. We were built for online learning from day one. Every part of our experience was designed with global learners in mind. So you can learn on your own terms from anywhere in the world. So we're also licensed and accredited. We're licensed in Washington, D.C. by the DEAC in the US, which means we meet rigorous standards for quality and relevance. Our accreditation also reflects our commitment to delivering programs that truly impact careers. And because today's world moves fast, we keep our programs updated with the latest industry trends. So you're not just learning theory, you're building real skills that employers value. We get that life doesn't run on a fixed schedule, and neither do we. So while our courses aren't self-paced, you can finish each course in up to 8 weeks, or sooner if you're able to. And if you're doing well academically, you'll even have the option to take on more courses later on in your program. Plus, with our pay-as-you-go model, you can plan your learning around your budget and your time. And while everything is online, you won't be learning alone. Like I said, you'll be a part of a global supportive community, connecting with peers, faculty members, and professionals from around the world who are all on a similar journey. Now, I want to expand a little bit more on the accreditation because it is a common question that we get. So Nexford is accredited by the Distance Education Accrediting Commission, or the DEAC for short. The DEAC is listed by the U.S. Department of Education as a recognized accrediting agency and is recognized by the Council for Higher Education Accreditation, which is CHIA for short. We're licensed by the Higher Education Licensure Commission as well, which is HELC in Washington, D.C., and that is the same organization that licenses all physical universities operating in DC. Now, one of the things that really sets Nexford apart is how predictable and flexible our tuition is. You pay a flat monthly rate with no big upfront fees, no hidden charges, whether you take one course or more, your monthly cost stays the same, so it's super easy to budget. And here's the best part. The faster that you finish, the less that you will pay overall. If you complete your master's in just 12 months, you'll only pay for those 12 months. And if you take the average 18 months, you pay for 18. And even if life gets in the way and you need more time, you'll never pay for more than those 18 months as long as you finish within 27 months. So this applies to all of our degrees, including our BBA degree program or our undergraduate program, where you'll never pay more than the average program length. And in this case, for our master degree programs, that is 27 months. So it's all designed to give you peace of mind and real flexibility so you can move at a pace that works for you without worrying about penalties or any surprise costs. And we designed our programs using what we call the workforce alignment model. This approach ensures that our programs are forward-looking and built around the skills employers are actively seeking. So to achieve this, we combine in-depth research with insights from a global advisory board of industry experts. Our advisory board plays a key role in shaping our programs. Comprising leaders across various industries, the board meets with us multiple times a year to review new offerings and recommend updates to existing ones. Our mission is to help learners connect with the careers that they aspire to, and we offer a range of flexible learning options to support that goal, starting with our master's degrees. We specialize in business and business technology, offering programs like the MBA, a Master of Science in Digital Transformation, in Data Analytics, and in Entrepreneurship. And then our bachelor's degree, we have a BBA program, which features specializations in high demand areas such as AI and business analytics, entrepreneurship, and digital marketing. And then we have career pathway certificates. At the moment, we have two undergraduate career pathway certificates with an average duration of 10 months, with courses, 9 courses or 10 courses. And then we also have these individual courses for those that are looking to build targeted skills without committing to a full degree. We offer these short courses that can be completed in just 1 to 2 months. So while our foundation has always been rooted in business, we've continuously evolved to integrate technology and emphasize power skills such as communication, collaboration, and critical thinking. After all, having the knowledge is essential, but knowing how to work effectively with others is just as important for long-term success. Now let's break down some of those programs. And I'm just looking at the chat here quickly. I see Zephyria a couple of minutes ago had said, "Hi everyone, Zephyria based in Uganda, finished MSDT." That's amazing. Okay. Do you mean you finished the program? Are you an existing learner, or do you mean that you finished the application and enrollment process for the MSDT? I'd love for you to clarify as well. And yeah, I just want to welcome the other participants I see on the call. We have Miriam, we have Solomon as well. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. So just a reminder, this call is being recorded, this webinar, so you can watch a playback if you like. You can always ask our team for the recording after the webinar. So moving on, starting with the graduate degrees, let's talk about our different programs and our different graduate programs and the difference in what you gain from these programs. First of all, you'll see our Master in Business Administration, or MBA, as well as our MSDT and our MSDA. The first 3 programs here have 12 courses, which have a number of credits of 36 credit hours, and the average completion time is 18 months. It's only our Master of Science in Entrepreneurship that has 16 courses, which include 12 courses and 4 seminars, and those equate 40 credit hours and have an average completion time of 18 months. Now, starting with the MBA, so if you're someone aiming to grow your career at the crossroads of business, tech, and leadership, this program is a great fit. It's designed for professionals who want to boost their strategic insight or their strategic thinking and leadership skills in a global context. Typical roles after completing this MBA include senior positions like Chief Operating Officer, Management Consultant, or Marketing Director. At its core, the program builds well-rounded expertise in business management, leadership, and strategic planning, skills that are valuable across any industry. Now, moving on to the Master of Science in Digital Transformation, this one's perfect for professionals that are leading digital initiatives who want to deepen their ability to drive innovation through technology. Graduates often step into roles such as Digital Innovation Specialist or Chief Digital Officer, positions where you're responsible for steering a company's digital future. The main focus here is on using cutting-edge technologies like AI, cybersecurity, and data science to create real business value and improve operations. Now, for anyone looking to sharpen their technical and analytical skills, the Master of Science in Data Analytics offers a solid foundation to thrive in data-driven environments. It prepares you for roles like data scientist, business intelligence analyst, or finance data manager, positions where data truly drives decision-making. The focus is on helping you master the tools and techniques used to analyze data, uncover insights, and guide smarter business strategies. Finally, if you're passionate about launching a business or driving innovation from within a company, then the Master of Science in Entrepreneurship is the program for you. It's tailored for aspiring founders or future startup leaders. Think startup founder, VC analyst, or even someone building a new venture from the ground up. At its heart, this degree teaches you how to turn innovative ideas into successful ventures through smart strategy, funding know-how, and practical startup skills. Now, the big thing to know is we do not follow the traditional school model where you're just reading theory and memorizing for exams. Instead, you will be working on real projects that mirror what professionals are actually doing in the workplace. So these are the sample projects you would be working on. It's very practical, as you can see at the bottom here for every program. So in one course, you might be developing a market entry plan for a new region, or using AI to help a healthcare company improve patient care. You could also be working on things like data storytelling or even building out a product roadmap for a startup. The point is, every project is practical and it's designed to help you build the skills you will need on the job. So by the time you graduate, you'll already have a portfolio of work that shows what you can do and not just a degree. And I'll also show you later how we bring in business tech and artificial intelligence tools into the learning process. It's all about keeping things relevant in today's world. Now, here are some program features for our graduate program, starting with our MBA. You can choose from 6 different in-demand specializations, such as artificial intelligence, fintech and blockchain, e-commerce, international business, cybersecurity, and sustainability. You can also take an MBA with a specialization in any of these, complete your MBA with a specialization, and then enroll in one of these also extra specializations. Now, for the MSDT and the MSDA, you'll see that through our partnership with CompTIA, you get these additional certificates. So CompTIA is the world's most trusted certifying body of IT professionals. They are the largest vendor-neutral credentialing program for technology workers. CompTIA has awarded more than 2.5 million certifications in areas such as cybersecurity, networking, cloud computing, and technical support. The MSDT program curriculum includes integrated CompTIA certification preparation courses, such as Network Plus, Security Plus, and Project Plus, which become accessible after reaching the halfway point of your program without any extra charges. These courses can be accessed through your online learning platform and on Canvas. And then with the MSDA program, you'll have the opportunity to earn a CompTIA certification as well, adding even more value to your learning experiences. And our MSE program, as you can see here, includes a series of live and collaborative seminars, each comprising 2 live sessions where you will connect with peers, build networks, and learn from the best. Participation in these seminars is strongly encouraged, as course assessments will require learners to reflect on the sessions that they attend. Each seminar includes both group and individual projects as well as assignments. Now let's jump to the undergraduate degree. Our Bachelor's in Business Administration is really designed for aspiring professionals who want a solid foundation in business, whether you're aiming to move up in your current role, switch careers, or start your own business. So we see learners from all kinds of backgrounds: HR, operations, marketing, finance, and even tech. Some are fresh out of high school, while others are already working and want to level up. What sets this BBA apart is how practical it is. You won't just learn theory, you will apply it to real projects like creating and presenting a personal leadership plan, sharpening your strategic and communication skills. And you can boost your market value even more by specializing in not 1, but up to 4 of our 6 BBA specializations on offer. You can also get credit for prior learning, like previous coursework or industry certifications. You can earn 2 degrees, an associate degree after just 20 courses within your BBA program, and then complete your full BBA at 40 courses. And you can finally also take up to 4 MBA or MSDT courses while still in your BBA, which saves you time and tuition. So it's all designed to accelerate your career and help you stand out. Now let's talk about the application process, starting with scholarship opportunities. So we do offer partial scholarships for Nexford students around the world. You just need to make sure you still meet the admission requirements for the program that you're applying for. Once you apply for a scholarship offer, in our scholarship committee check your application and provide you hopefully with a positive application or a positive scholarship offer, and then just know that this will be applied to your Nexford degree program or your career pathway certificates if that is what you enroll in. So these do not apply to the single courses we talked about earlier. For admission requirements, for any degree program, once you apply, your applications will be reviewed by our admissions team, and in most cases, we require submission of official transcripts sent to us from your previous institution directly to Nexford. As for the single courses, this will not be required there. Instead, we offer direct registration. We've made the registration process even easier for these single courses. You will skip the application fee and skip the application process. Instead, you're going to enroll directly and start learning as soon as June 1 without having to pay an application fee. So this means you only need to enroll and pay the one-time tuition fee for the single course of your interest. Now, regardless of what you're applying for, all of these following documents are things you need to have in your application, which is a government-issued identification, passport quality photo, official transcript from your previous school, and for some international learners, you may be asked to submit a proof of English proficiency. Now, on the right side here are just extra details about the specific requirements of your undergraduate degree or your bachelor's degree if you are applying for any of our master's programs. So we need a bachelor's degree from an accredited university, that is for sure. Whether or not it needs to be in a business-related field or an IT-related field depends on the Nexford program that you're applying for. And you'll see the breakdown here in front of you. So for example, if you're enrolling in an MBA, you can take a business fundamentals course prior to degree enrollment. So this is a prerequisite course you'll take with Nexford that will qualify you to then take the MBA. And this applies in different things like statistics for the MSDA or foundations of digital transformation for the MSDT and so on. As for our undergraduate degree, we only need a high school certificate or what is equivalent to a high school certificate. Now let's move on to the application process at Nexford. Now that you've reviewed the admission requirements and you've made sure you meet these requirements, you can start and submit your application at apply.nxu.nexford.edu. There's a one-time $25 application fee for the submission and review of your application, and hopefully you receive a positive application decision from our admissions team within 1 to 2 business days. And then you move on to the enrollment process where you go back online to apply.nxu.nexford.edu. You pay at least the first month of your chosen program tuition. You sign an enrollment agreement and you select a start date up to 3 months ahead. Our programs start on the first of every month. So our next program starts on, or our programs rather start on June 1. That is our next cohort for all of our programs, which means you need to make sure to complete your application and enrollment on or before May 28th, the 28th of this month, if you wish to join us in the nearest intake, which is June 1. Now, before we talk more about our programs, I finally just want to talk about positive learner outcomes as to why we do what we do at Nexford University. So we ran a survey with our alumni in 2024, and just looking at our alumni outcomes, it's clear that Nexford graduates are making real career moves. 96% are employed full-time at global companies, showing that the skills that they've gained are highly valued in the job market. And apologies, guys. In the meantime, just a reminder, guys, if anybody has questions, please put them in the Q&A section or the Q&A box in your Zoom application. We really welcome your questions. We'll be taking them at the end of the webinar. Okay, let me share my screen again. All right. As I was saying, from these alumni outcomes, 96% of our alumni are employed full-time at global companies, showing that the skills that they've gained are highly valued in the job market. 80% have been promoted within 18 months, and 84% of our alumni are already in leadership roles today, reflecting the program's emphasis on leadership development and its impact on career advancement. And it doesn't stop there. Nexford alumni are thriving in innovative industries with 74% employed in ICT, finance, and operation sectors, proving that our graduates have the skills to succeed in fast-evolving fields. Finally, the best proof of impact comes from those who have experienced it firsthand. 98% of our alumni would recommend Nexford, which is a testament to the value that they have gained. Now, I'm very excited to talk about our career services Next Path. At Nexford University, we don't just prepare you for the next job, but for a lifelong career. Our AI-powered career hub, NextPath, is designed to provide you with the tools, clarity, and confidence to achieve your professional goals. We want you to be confident in your chosen path, knowing why you're on it and how it connects to your aspirations. With NextPath, you will start by discovering your interests and personality type, using career assessments to help you better understand yourself and align your career and educational goals. You'll have access to Carrie, your 24/7 AI career assistant, as you can see in this video, who answers all of your career questions in real time. You can get personalized advice on career paths, outlooks, and how to map out where you want to go. Carrie ensures you're never left with unanswered questions. Our AI resume and interview platform gives you state-of-the-art assistance, giving you your most important job search tools, moving in the right direction. NextPath also offers practical real-world opportunities through virtual work experiences created by Forage, which I'll show you a little later on. NextPath also doesn't stop there. You'll benefit from one-on-one expert coaching, monthly webinars, group coaching, industry leader interviews, and unlimited access to LinkedIn Learning. So this ensures you're building skills, connections, and confidence every step of the way. What makes Nexford truly unique is how we integrate career readiness into all of your academic experience, not just once you graduate. So coming soon, we will give you access to career lessons throughout your program, where you'll learn essential skills to prepare you for the job search and learn the career skills that will make you successful on the job, all designed to help you grow academically and professionally at the same time. So at Nexford, we're not just focused on helping you find your next job. Our mission is to empower you to build a fulfilling career, and NextPath is the innovative platform to help you get there. This is just an example, as you can see, as if I'm an MBA learner or in this case, yeah, an MBA learner asking Carrie for more advice, right? Okay, finally, I want to show you Canvas. Once you're enrolled, you will get access to Canvas, which is our learning management system, and the Canvas application. There's also a mobile app you can download. Right on the dashboard, you will find My NXU. Think of it as your personal command center. It's where your Nexford journey begins, and it connects you to everything you need to succeed. This is how that's going to look like. In the program area, you will see your entire learning path laid out. That is where you can track your progress, you can see your scores, and you can access your courses. And again, you get access to our platform only once you've completed your enrollment at Nexford. When you tap on any course, you will get an overview of what you're going to learn, the skills you're going to gain, and where you'll launch into your next learning adventure. Now, about the courses, they are designed to be super relevant to the workplace, but also engaging. Each course is organized into modules that match specific learning outcomes. Inside, you'll find videos, downloadable resources, and interactive exercises to keep things interesting and hands-on. When it comes to assignments, you will get ready for practical work. These aren't just for grades, they help you build real skills and a strong portfolio that you can show to employers. There are also live lectures. So just because it's online, it doesn't mean you're on your own. With live lectures, you'll be able to connect with instructors and classmates. You can get one-on-one support from faculty members. You can join discussions through course boards and chats. Learning here is a shared experience, so you can book one-on-one sessions with faculty members. They also host live sessions twice a month, which I encourage you guys to join. It's very fruitful. You get a lot of tips and tricks on how to succeed. So from day one, you'll go through the NXU Orientation course, which sets you up with everything you need to get started smoothly, as I mentioned earlier, including the welcome video from our founder. And if you need help along the way, we have got you. Our success advisors are available nearly 24/7 for anything from tech support to personalized academic guidance. You can even book one-on-one advising sessions whenever you need. And then to support your academic writing, we have a writing lab always available to you where you can get expert help, strengthen your skills, and learn how to use AI responsibly in research and assignments. So it's ethical AI use. You're going to be able to learn all about that. And then we also have a library called Learn, LIRN. You'll get access to our full online library, which has more than 60 million resources, databases, articles, and publications, and they're all included and available whenever you need them, already included in your Nexford tuition. So at Nexford, everything is set up to help you learn, grow, and succeed. Now, I also want to talk about our discussion board, Harmonize. At Nexford, we know that connection and engagement are key to online learning success, and that is why we have introduced a powerful tool called Harmonize, an interactive discussion board platform designed to bring our global classroom to life. With Harmonize integrated in some of our courses, learners can go beyond basic text replies. You can share video responses, voice notes, images, or even presentations, creating a more dynamic human way to connect with your peers and faculty. It supports both casual, low-stakes conversations like course introductions, as well as more structured discussions that are tied to assignments. For example, Harmonize also allows for role play scenarios and multimedia-based peer reviews, skills that mirror real-world communication and collaboration. And you might respond to a business scenario, for example, as if you were presenting it to a client, and then you can get feedback from your classmates before submitting a final version to your professor. So it kind of feels like a whole world inside Harmonize, almost feels like a social media platform at the same time because you get to actually engage and interact with other learners in more ways than one. And this is just an example here, as if you were a learner submitting a video on Harmonize. Now, I'm excited to talk about AI use in the classroom. So at Nexford, AI isn't treated as an optional enhancement. It's a core thread that runs throughout the learner journey. It's embedded across every program to ensure practical, real-world application. Whether you're studying marketing, HR, finance, or tech, AI is part of the conversation from the very start. As shown in the video here, our AI and marketing module introduces learners to the transformative role of AI in understanding customer behavior. This activity encourages learners to reflect on the impact of AI, whether their own industry, within their own industry, and apply insights to enhance marketing effectiveness. They're prompted to consider how AI can be leveraged to better understand customer behavior, optimize marketing campaigns through predictive analytics, and improve customer engagement and satisfaction. By engaging with this exercise, learners are equipped with practical strategies they can apply in real-world scenarios, demonstrating foresight and innovative thinking in their professional environments. Next, we have AI use. Also here in this example, this activity on e-commerce chatbots helps you apply AI and ML or machine learning concepts to real business challenges. Acting as an AI consultant, you'll create chatbot strategies for customer support, order tracking, and product recommendations. You'll design user scenarios, develop integration plans, and evaluate how these solutions impact customer experience and business goals. This mirrors professional problem solving, where you analyze bottlenecks, propose AI solutions, and present impactful implementation plans, ensuring that you're not just job ready, but you're innovation ready. Next, I want to talk about critical thinking and ethical AI application. So Nexford fosters critical thinking by challenging learners to evaluate and strategically apply AI. Assignment instructions prompt learners to select the most appropriate AI tools for specific tasks, mirroring real-world workplace decisions. Further, grading rubrics you'll see at the bottom. So all of our assignments have grading rubrics that give you an idea what is the criteria you need to meet to meet certain grades and then get overall 100 points. So here in this grading rubric, where it's relevant, you will assess the effective and ethical use of AI, emphasizing responsible innovation and analytical thinking over mere tool usage. This approach ensures the development of durable skills alongside AI proficiency. Now, I'm excited to share a powerful example of a learner's submission from our intercultural communication course. This assignment was designed to encourage deep reflection on personal cultural identity, a fundamental step in building intercultural competence. Learners were asked to reflect on their cultural backgrounds, experiences, and how these influence their communication styles, values, and perspectives. What's particularly exciting is how this learner thoughtfully used AI as a tool to enhance their storytelling while maintaining a deeply personal and authentic voice. It's a wonderful example of how AI can support, not replace, meaningful self-expression. So I'd love to play this, submission from this learner for you guys just for a few seconds or minutes.
Navigating Identity in a Blended World. Hello, and thank you for listening. My name is Cindy Kibet, and I'm 23 years old. I live in Kenya, and I'm currently taking the class Intercultural Communication. Today, I want to share a glimpse into my cultural identity, shaped by my Kenyan roots and my experiences living within a mix of Kenyan and Western influences. I'll take you into my family traditions, my connection to language, and a personal experience that ties it all together. Along the way, I'll explore how William James's quote, "Whenever two people meet, there are really six people present," resonates with the layers of identity and perception we all navigate. Let's begin. In my family, traditions are everything. One of the most important is our rule about celebrating birthdays. It's non-negotiable. Birthdays are first celebrated with immediate family, mom, dad, and siblings. Only after that can we include extended family, friends, or partners. This tradition strengthens our core bond, reminding us of the importance of those closest to us. Another tradition we hold dear is a monthly family outing. At the end or beginning of each month, we choose an activity together, going out for lunch or dinner, attending an event, or enjoying entertainment. These outings have given us priceless memories and strengthened our connection as a family. I was born and raised in Kenya, a country with a rich and a deep sense of community. My parents ensured I experienced our cultural heritage, from participating in significant holidays to learning Kiswahili, Kenya's national language. However, they also introduced aspects of Western culture, particularly in education. In Kenya, it's typical to attend boarding school for high school to foster independence and discipline. My parents, however, chose a different path for me, homeschooling. This is rare in Kenya and often met with skepticism. While homeschooling helped me develop independence and self-discipline, it also placed me.
All right, that is just a sneak peek. I honestly love this assignment. I think it's an amazing submission, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Just for the sake of time, let's move forward and talk about our career services a little bit more. So earlier we mentioned LinkedIn Learning. We also mentioned Forage. So I want to expand on these, starting with LinkedIn Learning. So you will have unlimited access to over 16,000 expert-led courses and videos covering a wide range of topics with LinkedIn Learning. Each completed course provides a certificate that you can showcase on your LinkedIn profile or add to your CV or your resume, which is a great way to stand out to employers. So LinkedIn Learning is typically a paid feature, but with Nexford, like I mentioned, it's all included in your tuition at no additional cost. And for example, if you're studying data analytics at Nexford, but you also have an interest in marketing, you can take additional LinkedIn Learning courses to broaden your skill set and to boost your resume. And if you enroll today, you'll have early access to LinkedIn Learning and all of our career services before even starting your Nexford program. As you can see, this is an example of a certificate. This is how it might look like on LinkedIn Learning itself on the platform. Now, to learn more about our career services in general, Nexford's Career Service provides expert advising, online courses, and live sessions to help you land the job you want and accelerate your professional growth. We partnered up also with IBM Africa to make the Digital Nation Africa, or DNA program, available to all of our African learners at no extra cost, where you can expand your skills on emerging technologies such as cloud, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, or IoT, blockchain, and much more. And then we also earlier mentioned Forage. You can get a head start on your career with Forage job simulations that's included in your Nexford program. These immersive experiences let you practice real-world skills, but at real companies like JP Morgan and Accenture, all to build your confidence and to give you a competitive edge in the job market. You'll also receive a certificate upon completion. And this is how it might look like in the platform of Forge itself. And as you can see, one of our learners posting on their LinkedIn a certificate of completion from having taken Forge job simulation programs. All right, this wraps up our virtual tour today, guys. This is a Q&A time. If anybody has questions, I'm happy to answer them. All right. I hope this was, informative for Hope, for Solomon, and for Zephyrnia. Which part did you like from the virtual tour? Did you have any questions about any areas? Going once, going twice. All right. If no questions come to mind for anybody today, you can always book a consultation call with a senior Nexford application specialist at nexforduniversity.com/NXU consult. You can also email us at help@nexford.edu. We will answer you within the day. And then you can also chat with us on WhatsApp and the number listed here. So I encourage you to grab this contact information so you can get in touch if at any point you need assistance with your application journey. We look forward to all of you guys joining us hopefully in the next intake, which, like I said, is on June 1. You can always enroll this month to benefit from our limited time offer scholarships also if you wish to join us later in the future, but you want to just secure your spot. That would also be a good way to go. All right. We have a quiet audience today. I was hoping to hear more from Hope or Solomon. All right, I guess I'll be that, guys. I hope you enjoyed this virtual tour, and I hope you learned more about Nexford and that you're as excited as I am for you guys to join our global learner community. So thanks, everybody, and have a great day. Bye, everyone.